Right. Well, CMA Fest is the perfect opportunity, like you were saying, to bring in new fans and to stay connected with, people, with fans that you've met previously. And it's wonderful because it's an opportunity to get everybody in the same place, and there's so much excitement going on, and so many things to do. So I think that it renews the fans and the artists alike. I think that's the most important thing. It just gives you a sense of renewal and excitement and getting to catch up and not having to travel, all over the country, coast to coast, to stay in touch. It's really nice to have that.
So, are you performing this week?
I did perform this week. I had a couple shows, one at Belcourt Taps and one over at the Country. So those were really great shows, and now I'm just going around and meeting some fans and taking in the sights. I got to play tourist yesterday, so that's always fun. Well, we've got the new single figured out right now, and it's on Billboard Indicator. It's up to 49, so we're out really promoting that with radio and just putting a name to our face and making sure that country radio knows how much we appreciate them. But we just joined the Ford Music family also, and they're getting behind our music and promoting with us. And of course, I'm always in the studio down here as much as I can be. I am really getting into the songwriting community in Nashville. So those are some of my upcoming projects. That's a good question. I have a lot of different influences, but so many that I can't really name them all. But I remember when I was growing up and just picking up the fiddle and learning to play, some of the the old-timey fiddle players like Bob Wills and his Texas Playboys and Charlie Daniels were ones that I visited often. I've always been a huge fan of Vince Gill, Hank Sr., and I like to say that I learned how to sing from my mama and Patsy Cline. Patsy was one of a kind. Dolly Parton is still a huge influence to me, not just because of her music, because I think she's a class act and she's someone that just as her character and just as a person that I like to emulate, because she's so down to earth and she's never forgotten her roots.
Mm-hmm.
And she is so smart and so funny. And this girl, she said that people have told her that she just speaks in song lyrics, and I think that's true. She just came up with, just clever sayings, just one after the other. But she was saying that I think she's going to be turning 77. She said it's going to be a good year because anything that starts with a pair of sevens can't be bad. And so I thought, well, that's incredible. She's very smart, and I guess she's going to be on the Family Feud this Sunday, so that's going to be awesome with Ray Stevens.
Oh.
So yeah, I just thought she was amazing, and what a great artist and writer, and just a really nice person in general. I feel a similar upbringing in a lot of ways, so I really relate to her a lot too. My mom is really my biggest champion and my hero. I wouldn't have ever been able to accomplish anything that I've done so far without her, because she's a musician also. But she's just a really compassionate, understanding person, and she just gets my heart, And I didn't really have, my father really wasn't in my life, so she sort of stepped into both roles. She was mom, but then she also did dad stuff with us, teaching me how to fish and things like that, how to shoot a gun, and it's just, she was excellent. She just pulled double time, so. Well, we've got the new single figured out right now, and it's on Billboard Indicator. It's up to 49, so we're out really promoting that with radio and just putting a name to our face and making sure that country radio knows how much we appreciate them. But we just joined the Ford Music family also, and they're getting behind our music and promoting with us. And of course, I'm always in the studio down here as much as I can be. I am really getting into the songwriting community in Nashville. So those are some of my upcoming projects.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you.